Guys, it's time for chapter 2. This is Siler. Hope you've been enjoying the playthrough thus far. And let's get back into it. Eventually. Alright. Well, trying to go find this ring for the job Basso had us commit to. Apparently my subtitles got turned off, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix that right quick. Or not, they just decided not to show up. And apparently I can't get off this rope. Never a good thing. One thing I'm going to do special for this video, and for the ones that follow, is that I've been seeing so many different comments about how this game is not challenging, or
every night.
so on and so forth. It really kind of upsets me because it does give a decent challenge. So I'm going to leave in when I fuck up, or when I die, or when things don't exactly go according to plan. I have a feeling most of the people who were talking about the lack of difficulty or no discovery or whatnot have not actually been playing it on any kind of difficulty level, where they've been leaving in some of the mechanics made for the new people. The more challenging, you know,
This damned city.
some stuff for the more mainstream gamer out there. But I believe if you turn all that off, there's a core root of a really good thief game here. Something without the waypoints, and the hand-holding, and the general pondering where to go. I feel it takes a little bit out of the game.
Wish there was a sloop stall nearby.
They call that work? Keep that friggin' dog quiet and wake me when shift's done, will you?
How can you sleep in a place like this? And the general's here too, grinding his teeth and his frigging leg.
Watch and learn. Watch and learn.
He's grinding his teeth in his leg. It's pretty hardcore. Can't go that way. But there's a little bit of loot over here for us.
Weather's turning.
There's a good deal more ash in the air over here. We must be near the foundry.
Oh, what's next?
No, that door doesn't open. It doesn't look like there's any particular way up. Never mind. Inside at last. But, like I said, I wanted to show this game for what it was. There's no attempt to be any kind of cult of personality on YouTube right now. I simply want to see if this game is as bad as everyone's claiming. But thus far, I'm having a fairly decent time with it.
Garrett.
Aaron. Am I sick?
wasn't expecting that. Well, a good deal of the complaints I've been hearing about this game made me ponder if those making them actually played any of the older Thief games. True, the levels were very open and sandbox-like. However, if you remember, especially during one of the first missions of Thief the Dark Project, Lord Basso's manor, there was one way in. That was it. You pretty much had to go down through the sewers. You could make an assault on the front gate if you were good enough to dodge and all those things, but for the most part it usually didn't get you anywhere. Some have complained there were only a handful of ways to get into places in this. Well, there were really only a handful of ways to get into places in some of the older games, if you recall correctly. I don't know. Some have made the comment about how they did not really care for apparently some sort of... This is a spoiler warning, so please don't get angry at me. They were complaining that there was a type of a boss encounter. Well, there usually was some form of encounter at the end of Thief games, some final mission you had to do in order to take somebody down or stop something from happening. It's just odd to me that these complaints seem to be what's coming up about it. I mean, that's just my little soapbox, and I'm still fairly early on in the game, so I'll not be decrying what they say that much. I can't get up there. Oh, that's right, I have the ability to climb pipes.
One more for the knacker's yard. The general will want this lot seen to before last bell.
Look at this. A highborn in with the lowlife. I wonder what he's got.
Not out here, sloop for brains.
We carted him gentle as we could. You are treating them with respect, aren't you?
Respect? Oh, yeah. Set the cart down inside and get back to your sack houses. We'll take it from here.
Well, that would apparently no doubt be the gentleman I was looking for. I wonder if I could have taken that down and gone ahead and... Oh well. Not moving too quietly through these vents.
Suppose the beggars smelled the same alive. I'm sure I stashed it up here. Crap! I'll never find it again in this murk. Rourke's teeth! If it's not the corpses, it's these oversized bloody puppets.
Mannequins. I came here looking for a body, but not this kind.
Just gonna leave this guy here for the time being. those areas I can squeeze through. I think that guy should be relatively out of the way up here.
Up you go, you sorry bastard. Better you than me. Red Jenny's tears.
And the nag she rode on.
This wouldn't pass for respect in a slaughterhouse. Poor old Cornelius must already be on the line. The best way to follow Cornelius is to put my life on the line.
Done this before then. Must go green on their first date. Second,
Not sure.
come back.
Used to dump bodies over the city wall. Until the stinking disease was worse than the gloom itself. 100 crows to every man there was. And the flies.
Oh yeah? Well, we were told to torch them at the sides of the streets in the quarter. But after the candlemaker's place went up too, had to make it a crime. Poor old Blowmore.
You two would be rich men if you were paid to friggin' talk. Less chatter, eh?
Going to do my best to get these torches out.
I wonder what they put in the sloop.
Hoping as this student walks around, he won't start relighting them.
I thought I'd love being in the watch. But...
Think you're better off on the street stuffed with coughing ragbags and commons?
Now,
One day, I'll get that friggin' song out of my head.
how did that song go? I'm not sure if I want to go high or low here. I wonder which would be more profitable.
Smell the river from here.
I was thinking perhaps going low might be an option.
Father always said I'd end up jobbing at the works.
No, he's such a charmer. So you know your mom married him.
It's cold out tonight.
Cold out tonight. Cold out every night. Well,
I'm getting sick. I know.
no more complaints about areas having broken glass on the floor. Boot leather doesn't come cheap, so step around it or clean it up. You have a short fucking career, and the Barons watch ahead of you if you can't look where you're going. Your uniform's your responsibility, including boots. You can be assured there are a dozen men waiting to fill yours. Captain Shaw. Well, says to hook onto the line.
How did she find out? I made sure to... No. Wait.
I'm not certain why I keep taking all these things and not precisely using them.
should get more sleep.
That is rather tempting. Too bad I have yet to be able to figure out how to pickpocket through a keyhole. Where are we going? Well, apparently I just found another way in. But if there is something you guys are curious about in the play style or the adaptability, please by all means let me know. I will try to accommodate that and bring it into the game. There we go.
Break's over. Let's get the line running again.
I wonder if a building can be condemned twice. But watch her making a good case for it here.
Yeah, just like shooting deer back in the estate.
Time to get off. I prefer
at
being
last.
a moving target.
The poor are good for something.
Well, here's some of that broken glass they were talking about.
It hurts. Bullseye. I need to sleep.
Tin gold magnifying glass. Let's see what that note said. Congratulations, Burmy. You pulled corpse duty. It's not too bad if you have a stomach for it. If you need a break, the boys and I have a place on top of manufacturing. One spot the Gavert won't find you catching up on your beauty rest. Here's the rules. Keep it quiet, no hogging, don't tap your pipe on the floors. If you're caught, no names. Alright.
Oh, gotcha.
No, you don't. Prefer to get out of this guy's line of sight as soon as possible. If there's anything in particular up here. really spotting any movement down there, but that doesn't mean much. Turn out those lights. So look at this. Wrong letter. Renovation notice. Beware of the immediate renovation of the Vale Street Ironworks. Facility must be ready to process the city's dead in 2 weeks from today. Be careful of old materials from Barren Northcrest earlier projects. Any area that cannot be repurposed to process and dispose of cadavers should be considered inaccessible. The thief-taker general will be personally overseeing this endeavor. I should not need to remind you that delays will not be tolerated. Keep talking about those guys' projects. I wonder if they're leading me up to something. Yeah, why not? Just in case. Not the most difficult stealth game I've ever played thus far, but still. These guys are notoriously on their guard. Not finding much there.
Should have been buried.
Well, here goes nothing.
I had it better in the slaughter yards. This place stinks.
My friend, sounds like you got the gloom.
Same nightmares every night.
Right.
There you are. Oh, you still pining for the abattoir? Come on.
Hey, why did the light just go out? Who's moving around? Who? You're loud, whoever you are. Can't hide from me.
I've something to show you. Where are you?
Can't hide forever.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Carelessness will get you killed.
Well, I'm rather glad you drove me back up here. Let's try that again.
Someone may still be here.
Maybe.
Doesn't feel safe on the streets.
I think I moved a little bit too loudly over that glass.
Suppose the beggars smelled the same alive.
My neck aches.
Shit, this grease gets on everything. Come on, somebody disrespect the lockdown.
We've taken more than 100 dead each day this last week.
Not to say, Gloom's flushed more shit out of the city than the Watch ever could.
And the rich are starting to drop now too. The General will be pleased with all the cleaning up we've been doing.
Cleaning up. Right you are, sir.
Good man. I'm sure those of us who do their jobs well and without question will be justly rewarded.
Oh, no doubt.
Severe gouging of the eyes and ears, self-inflicted. Contusions around throat. Extensive cuts to wrists, I'll assume self-inflicted.
One's dead as much as the next, I would have said.
It's tiresome, but recording the cause of death can help us to assess the spread of the sickness.
I see Dobbs has stuck a few of them with crossbow bolts. You're recording that too, sir.
Don't try to be clever, Watchman. It doesn't suit your face. Or your job. Get back to your duties, before I relieve you of them.
One of the Baron's high callers. He might have something useful.
I'll be sure to remind the men that crossbow quarrels cost coin to produce.
But here he does. No. I would prefer...
Tossed from a second-floor window, I would guess. Or jumped, of course.
I'm gonna have to do these guys one at a time.
Maybe I'll sleep tonight.
I'm starting to believe these gentlemen are severely blind.
So hungry.
What? Stop where you are!
You're here somewhere. I will find you.
He has one chance. Not with the two of us.
There's my target right there.
He must have slipped away. I've got you, bastard! I've got you, bastard!
does appear as though I've been in there.
I don't feel right.
Ever so carefully.
That he's watching me right now.
No, you're not that interesting.
Give me a locked door, I'll show you an open one. I haven't seen this mechanism before, though. Must be a key to fit.
I have a feeling I've already gotten said key. First, as always, need to turn out them lights. And I think we'll leave off right here with our sleeping companion. Right here looks good. Alright guys, this is Siler. As always, walk in darkness, friends.